welcoming you all to today's special program. Dear friends, we all love music, aren't we? Why? Because of its pleasing notes, harmonious notes that brings melody in us, isn't it? But how about the harmony within us? Are we really in harmony with ourselves, with society, and with nature? For many of us, it's a big question mark, isn't it? How to live in harmony and lead a successful life? We are all interested in knowing, isn't it? What is harmony? How it will bring success in our life? Yes, here we have our senior professor, Professor K.R. Munirathnam Ayya, with us to explain all these things about harmony. Welcome, Professor Munirathnam Ayya. What development?
Be blessed by divine.
Thank you, sir. Before handing over the mic to Professor, I would like to give a small introduction about Senior Professor Munirathnam Ayya. Senior Professor Munirathnam Ayya, M.Com CA IIB, MSc Yoga, is a retired Chief Manager from State Bank of India. He is in Sky Yoga service for more than 30 years. He is very lucky to be a Brahmanyana student of the first batch our spiritual master Vethathiri Maharishi conducted in Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu, India. He is doing wonderful service in spreading Sky Yoga all over the world. We are very happy to welcome you, sir. Vazhga Valamudan.
Vazhga Valamudan.
Over to you, sir.
Be blessed by the divine. May the whole world enjoy happiness, peace, and prosperity. My humble pranams to all who have joined in this satsang now. It's a wonderful opportunity. See, in just 15-20 minutes, we are going to share the principles, philosophies of our Guru, Vethathiri Maharishi. Really, it's a wonderful opportunity. Swamiji, let us know about him to start with. He born in a village called Kuduvanjeri near Chennai. Say from on the way to Kayakalpa from Chennai. A wonderful Guru, in fact. Say when I had the opportunity to meet him in 1988 to learn Kayakalpa. That was the first day I met him in Tiruvannur, Chennai. Very simple, moving with others, very friendly. There is no difference, say as if he is Guru and others are nothing like that. In a very friendly manner, he was moving, he was taking the class. That was the first day I met him, along with my life partner. I had the opportunity to learn Kayakalpa Yoga. That is the entry point to this Sky Yoga system as far as I'm concerned. I was wondering, in fact, in the beginning, when he was talking about this yogic practice, especially Kayakalpa Yoga, and then I learned this meditation. But in the initial stage, though the words are very simple, since it is new for us, I couldn't understand, to be frank. But when I started spending time in reading his books, his audios, I got wonderful message from him. What a wonderful soul he is. His main purpose is to lead us, especially the human being, to lead a peaceful life. Nothing more or nothing less. Only with this aim, he started this World Community Service Center in 1958. So he has opened This we call as Manavalakalai Mandram in all across the world to take his message to human beings. The main purpose is to lead a peaceful life. So the purpose of starting of this World Community Service Center is to attain the world peace. That world peace can be attained through the individual peace. There's a basic concept. So if an individual wants to lead a peaceful life, what is required and what is not there? As far as an individual is concerned, unless he understands himself, he may not be in a position to maintain good relationship with others. It may be family members, or it may be society, anybody for that matter. So as an individual, he should be in a position to understand about himself. That's called self-realization. So next one, he should be in a position to understand the relationship with the nature and as well as with the society. Wherever he fails, especially in this area, definitely he can't lead a peaceful life. See, for example, in a family, there are 4 to 5 members. Okay, one of the family member has learned all these things. He is practicing yoga. To some extent, he is a learned person. Almost he has realized also. But when the other people in the home, if they are not in a position to understand or follow, what will happen? If an individual who is in peace, it's not enough as far as the family is concerned. So he has to take the message to his family members. Further, as far as Swamiji is concerned, let us know something more about him. He used to talk about his gurus. First guru was Mr. Balakrishnan. Second guru was Krishna Rao. He is a qualified doctor in Indian medicines. Only through him, Swamiji learned these Indian medicines, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and as well as homeopathy. So our guru is a qualified physician in Indian medicines. And his third guru, Paranjyothi Mahan. Many of you would have heard his name, Paranjyothi Mahan. The purpose of mentioning his name here is he belongs to Muslim community, Islam, Muslim community. From him only, from Paranjyothi Mahan only, Swamiji learned the technique of Shanti Yoga, that is Unity Center meditation. The reason for mentioning this is whatever we learn here or whatever being taught in this WCSC, it's above all caste and creed. There is no religion. That's very, very important. Whether we belong to Hindu or Muslim or Christian, it is entirely different. Human being, that's all. So the practice, the yogic exercise that we are going to learn, it's only introduction class, I think. So whatever exercise we are going to learn under this system, Sky Yoga, WCSC, World Community Service Center, it's above all caste and creed. It is for self-realization. So when we talk about the harmony, what does it mean? So we said harmony is the key of success or key for success. So the harmony means first we should maintain, we should understand, or we should maintain, understand not only that self and as well as society, whereas as far as self is concerned, we should be in a position to maintain the harmony between body, mind, and soul. The purpose is to maintain the inner peace within us. Unless I am in peace, I can't move with others. I can't use the peaceful words. Unless I am happy, I can't move with others happily. So the happiness or the peace is individual oriented. So further, I should be in a position to understand the relationship between the body, mind, and soul. In other words, that harmony between this body, mind, and soul, it should be maintained. What is the reason? The real success or satisfaction or happiness, everything are the different facets of harmony. In fact, Swamiji used to say, really, if you want to enjoy the benefits of the life to the full, it is necessary for us to develop and maintain harmony. So let us come to the point. So when we want to understand the relationship between the body, mind, and soul, we should know the values of these three things: body, mind, and soul. Unless we understand the value, we can't give that much importance to it. For example, 2000 rupee note, currency. There is a kid, 3 years old kid in our home. We give that paper, that currency to the kid. What will do? That kid don't know the value of that money or currency. It will start trying to tear it off. But we know the value. We will not be in peace. We will be very much disturbed when the kid is doing like that, isn't it? So unless we know the value of certain things, we will not be in a position to take care of them. Here, as far as the body is concerned, that's why Swamiji has given this simplified physical exercise. The purpose is to take care of the three important circulation in the body: blood circulation, air circulation, and heat circulation. So when we are in a position to take care of this circulation properly, what will happen? We will be in a position to lead a healthy life. Second one, as far as the mind is concerned, it plays a wonderful or vital role in our life. With the mind, we can improve ourselves, and with the mind, we can pull down. So as far as the spiritual growth is concerned, one's growth can be measured, or he can improve himself if he is in a position to follow the three important or basic principles. First one is a reduction in the quantity of thoughts. That means the number of thoughts should be reduced. The mind should bring it to a certain level. In other words, we should be in a position to live not in emotion, but in peaceful state. Further, this meditation is a must. When we do this meditation, what will happen? The quantity of thoughts will be reduced. The first point. Second one, reduction itself is not enough. For example, a thief, a burglar, he is having only one thought. What is that? You want to steal. You want to cheat others. So it's not fair. So the second point is we should be in a position to improve the quality of thoughts. So first one is reduction the quantity of thoughts. And second one is improve the quality of thoughts. The third one, we have to show the right direction to the thoughts. These are three important. First one, reduction the quantity of thoughts. Second one, improve the quality of thoughts. And third one, show the right direction to the thoughts. All these three things are imbibed in our WCSC, your Sky Yoga system. For example, the first one, what? Reduction the quality of thoughts. When we do meditation, automatically the number of thoughts will be reduced. We can't control the thoughts. It's not supposed to also. So we have to understand the thoughts are being produced by mind. So we should be in a position to understand what is mind, why it acts like that. So we can't control the mind, but we can, if you are in a position to take care of the mind, whatever thoughts being produced by the mind, it will be under our control. That's why Swami has given the first topic, analysis of thoughts. So the first one, reduction of the quality of thoughts. By doing meditation, the number of thoughts will be reduced, can be reduced, may be reduced, anything. Second one, improve the quality of thoughts. How is it possible? Here comes our Swamiji. He has given this introspection, self-judgment or self-actualization. What are wrong within me and what are right within me? What are the minus points and what are the plus points within me? How to eradicate the minus points and how to improve the plus points. That is the introspection. So by doing introspection, the quality of thoughts will be improved. Second one. The third one, show the right direction to thought. That means we should be in a position to understand our origin. Who is God? Where is God? What is the relationship between the God and the human being? If it is true that God has created everybody, all the human beings, why then there is difference among the people? Why they are suffering like that? We are seeing a lot of people by character, by nature, by health, by wealth, lot of difference. If it is true that God has created everybody, everybody should be at par, then why there is difference? Why there is difference among the human beings? Swamiji has given answer for this. So there is a reason. So when we want to show the right direction to a thought, he should be in a position to understand the origin or the God, absolute space. It's called Brahmajnana. So by meditation, we can reduce the quantity of thoughts. By doing introspection, we can improve the quality of thoughts. By doing this Brahmajnana and knowing, understanding the Brahmajnana, we are showing the right direction to the thoughts. We will be in a position to earn a lot, no doubt at all. But if we earn the money in the wrong ways, what will happen? We can mint money like that. Our house will be filled with money, but we will be losing our peace. Certainly. So that's why Swamiji is given this topic, what's called hormone. That hormone, maintaining the harmony between self, society, and the nature. So here, when we are in the position to understand the harmony between the life, body, and mind, what will happen? We can live a peaceful life. So the first one, we have to understand self. First thing. So it is called maintaining harmony within us. Next one, when we are in a position to maintain the harmony between self and the family members, then only the peace will prevail at home. Otherwise, it's of no use. We have learned a lot. You know everything. But we don't know how to move with others. We don't know how to understand others. Here, what happens? Always we expect something from others. And we feel that whatever I do, it's correct. I vouch myself. And moreover here, jokingly we used to say, when I commit a mistake, I used to defend. I used to justify the mistake. There I will become the liar. Let me repeat. When I commit a mistake, just to justify my mistake, I will become the liar. I will defend. When the same mistake is done by the third person, there immediately I will become the judge. I give the judgment. How is it possible? You are a learned person. How can you do this? So many things will pass the comments. This is what's happening. So for my mistake, I become the liar. When the same mistake done by the third person, I become the judge. Here, let us understand, my purpose of learning this yogic system, this yoga, is to correct myself. Whatever wrong I done, instead of going searching what you have done already, whether it is wrong or right, let us forget about it. Whatever we do, we are going to do. It's called akamya karma. Let us take care of the akamya karma. What will happen? System called superimposition. By doing all good deeds, whatever the ill effects of all the things, imprints that already recorded in our genetic center, it will not come into action, so that we can lead a peaceful life. So the third one is an exercise for the soul. It's called, Swamiji has given, Kayakalpa yoga. It's a wonderful technique. The purpose of doing this Kayakalpa is to intensify the biomagnetism in our body, because biomagnetism plays a vital role. It takes care of physical and mental health. So when we are in a position to take care of these three things, body, mind, and soul, by means of meditation, introspection, and as well as this Kayakalpa yoga, what happens? The inner peace, we are able to maintain the inner peace. The second one, whatever we get from the society, we have to pay it back. That's why Swami used to say, due to society is duty. So we got a lot from the society. We are supposed to return it by means of service, whatever it may be. So in that case, we should be in a position to understand the relationship between self and the society. There we have to maintain the harmony between the self and the society. So without the society, the help from the society, we can't survive at all. The third one, we should be in a position to understand and maintain harmony between self and the nature. So nature means whether we belong to any community for that matter, that is, you have a faith in Jesus or Allah or Shiva, that is different. Human being, as a human being, there is a supreme power is there. So we should be in a position to understand and realize the supreme power. Then only we will be in a position to understand others. We should not harm others, and moreover, whenever we see somebody suffering, we have to extend the helping hand. So all these things are imbibed in this Sky Yoga system. So in fact, when we practice these things, the main purpose of practice is yoga. Once again, I repeat, we should not be a burden on us. First point. So when we will become the burden? When I feel sick, and I am not doing well, definitely I'll be burden on me. Second one, if it is true that you love your family, you should not be a burden on your family. So first one, I should not burden on me, and second one, I should not burden to the family. So having all these things in the mind, Swamiji has formulated all these exercises: physical exercise, Kayakalpa yoga, and meditation with introspection. So all these things we are going to learn in the coming classes. The main point is, when we are in a position to maintain the harmony between body and life, and between wisdom and habits, and between self and society, and between the purpose of life and the method of living, and between will and nature, we can lead a peaceful life. The more we understand life, the more we will be achieving our life. And success will be proportionate to the understanding that we are getting. No doubt, harmonizing life is a difficult task. You may find very difficult, but very, very simple. See, for example, in your family, you have some difference of opinion with your family member or your friends or relatives. You want to correct them. So if you want to correct them, you want to point out the mistakes done by them, it is better you tell him you at the face. Straight away, you can contact the person, you tell straight away. So instead of that, what we are doing, we are passing comment about him to the third person. What is the use? So it is our aim is to correct the person. That should be talked with that particular person concerned. Instead of talking about him to the third person, it won't serve the purpose. And moreover, all of us are image conscious. We have a lot of things. Even as I already told you, even if you commit some mistake, I want to justify. That's my first point. So instead of that, if it is a mistake, when I have done, pointed out by third person, I should realize, I should accept, okay, I'm sorry, I have to correct myself. When I get this habit, definitely I will lead a peaceful life, because the complaining nature will not give peace. Try to understand. So our purpose is to lead a peaceful life. For that, let us learn all this yogic exercise, whatever Swamiji formulated. It is very easy to understand, easy to follow. There is no hard and fast rule. Whatever practice already you are having, along with that you learn this. You try to maintain the harmony between the body, mind and soul, and as well as harmony between the self and nature, and as well as harmony between the self and the society. We can lead a peaceful life. Not only that, to lift others, we have to lift ourselves. That's a basic concept. So if we want to lift others, first let us lift ourselves. So let us practice simplified Kundalini yoga. Let us improve ourselves. Let us get a peaceful life personally, that is self and as well as the family. With these words, let me conclude my thoughts today. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Be blessed by divine. வாழ்க வளமுடன், வாழ்க வளமுடன்.